Welcome to Face Palm Sunday, the segment on the internet where we respond to videos on the internet. And, yeah, it's been a while since I've actually made one of these and uploaded it on a Sunday. College takes priority over YouTube as of right now, so my apologies for not getting your weekly dose of Facepalm Sunday, but I wanted to talk about Kathy Griffin. Yes, I know I'm late, but she's been such a big facepalm for me this entire week that not talking about it would be a bad decision on my part. Hell, I didn't even know who this woman was up until this even happened. And some people may disagree with me, but this is what she posted. A photo of herself holding Trump's severed head. Obviously, it is not real. I do understand that it was meant to be a joke. But joke or not, I do find this photo to be a bit disturbing. Primarily because if this was anyone else other than her, they would be visited instantly by Secret Services, which has happened. I think it was Ted Nugget, quite a few different other celebrities and people who have made references to killing a president, or even posted things that may be considered in a way threatening in any way towards the United States president. Is just not a good idea to begin with. So I don't know why she was even thinking this was a good idea. Number two, I don't really find it funny. Okay, shock humor. For the most part, shock humor needs to be executed correctly, and me seeing this, I don't see what's so shockingly funny about this joke. You know, you can hate Trump all you want, but I do find this photo in of itself disrespectful to our U.S. president. As much as you may hate him, as much as I don't like him, it is a disrespectful photo. I find it inappropriate. Now, me finding something inappropriate doesn't mean that it's wrong for her to post, but I like to put myself in his son's shoes. Because when I was 11 years old, I was a gullible child. In fact, I was baptized on St. Patrick's Day when I was 12. The gullibility of children, especially one that probably doesn't have a lot of parental interaction, because I don't really think Barron Trump hangs out with his dad all the time and his dad's at home and he can just walk into his dad's office and say, "Hi, Dad, you're the president. Let's go play catch today." Maybe I'm just delusional, but I don't see Barron Trump having a very strong, close-knit relationship with his dad. So if I was 11 years old and I just happened to see a photo of my dad's severed head on the TV, I would think that was real. Some people, even like TJ, just seem to like put down the kids, saying that the kids must be stupid from the Trump bloodline because, well, he thought it was real. But you cannot blame a child, 11-year-old. Gullibility is a real thing. Children are gullible. I was gullible. There's people who are watching me who are gullible. Like, I don't think we should try to attack or hate on a child and put down a child because he thought something like this was potentially real. I mean, after all, your dad is one of the probably the most biggest hated, most pieces of shit in the United States of America. At least that's what people like to think. And that's what people say all of the time. So naturally, I think something like that would trigger a reaction out of an 11-year-old. But enough about Barron Trump. We don't really give a shit about him, even though I'm talking about him. What we really care about is Kathy, because Kathy is just a big bowl of soggy Cheerios. And I don't like soggy Cheerios. I don't like Cheerios in general, but soggy Cheerios is even worse. There's nothing worse than putting your spoon into a bowl of cereal, putting it up, putting it in your mouth, and it's just this flavorless piece of food that has no crunch. It's mush, and that's what Kathy's brain is. It is a piece of soggy Cheerio. That's the size of her incompetent brain.
I sincerely apologize. I am just now seeing the reaction of these images. I'm a comic. I cross the line. I move the line, then I cross it. I went way too far. The image is too disturbing. I understand how it offends people. It wasn't funny. I get it. I've made a lot of mistakes in my career. I will continue. I asked your forgiveness, taking down the image, gonna ask the photographer to take down the image, and I begged for your forgiveness. I went too far, I made a mistake, and I was wrong.
You know, I watched this apology over and over and over again, and I just can't, it's so fake. And this woman strikes me as someone who really wouldn't apologize under any circumstance unless there was a massive backlash. And boy, was there. She has been dropped from all different, not only events, her biggest jobs working for Squatty Potty, and no, I'm not joking, they specialize in toilet accessories. She was their spokesperson, they dropped her. Not so Squatty Potty now, are you, Kathy? But even with ginger imbeciles like Kathy, you have to ask the question, why? Why can't you take responsibility for your own actions?
To Donald Trump. He's a bully. I've dealt with older white guys trying to keep me down my whole life, my whole career. I'm a woman in a very male-dominated field. I love what I do. I love making people laugh more than anything in the world. I only know how to do comedy one way. It's in-your-face comedy. I keep it real. I'm gonna make fun of the president. And you know what? I'm gonna make fun of him more now. More. So I'm not going to threaten him. I have no desire to harm him or anyone. I would never want to harm anybody. I don't think I will have a career after this. I'm going to be honest, he broke me. He broke me. He broke. And then I was like, no, this isn't right. It's just not right. I make mistakes. I'm an out there comedian. I'm an in-your-face comedian. But I just wanted to say, you know, if you don't stand up, you get run over. And what's happening to me has never happened, ever, in the history of this great country, which is that a sitting president of the United States and his grown children and the First Lady are personally, I feel, personally, trying to ruin my life forever. Forever. You guys know him. He's never going to stop.
We have reached this point in America where I believe celebrities in America can't take responsibility for the things that they do. Oh, backlash of something that I did in poor taste, so that probably wasn't the best idea? Well, Trump ruined my life. He's ruining everything. He did nothing in this case. I'm sorry. Everything that's happened to you, Kathy, was a circumstantial situation which only happened because you made a dum-dum. And you know, that's great that you made an apology. You took responsibility, but how can you issue an apology, say that you take responsibility, that you're wrong for doing something, then attempt to say that the president and the people are ruining your life because of something stupid you did? I don't hold empathy. I don't hold sympathy for what the internet or anyone does to people who make dum-dums and then don't understand the reaction and then try to play the victim card. And that's a word, I hate using the word victim card, but that's all you've done here, Kathy. But their response to the backlash, that's what continues to blow my mind at how one does not hold themselves accountable for their own actions and attempt to project all of their personal problems and stupid decisions onto the people around them. And when you do that, you are a failed comedian. No wonder us men don't find women funny. That was a joke, by the way. Fucking hate MGTOWs, just FYI. I've never really mentioned that, but some people may think that I'm serious. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this facepalm video. Sorry if it was a bit jumbled. I'm really tired because I just got back from an 8-hour shift from welding. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. All my links are linked down below in the description of this video. Please also feel free to check me out on my Patreon. It has special perks, since Patreon is primarily what I rely upon on YouTube now, since YouTube has went down the shithole. Thank you for watching.